What's going on, fam? Welcome back to the YouTube channel, welcome back to another video, and today we are doing the second episode of the comeback series. Right, so today is June 10th, which means I'm already 10 days into my comeback program, which means today is the last day of the first phase. Now, if you saw the previous video, if you haven't already, go check it out. If you saw the previous video, you know that I'm gonna go through 4 different phases when it comes to my training, and today is basically the last day of the first one. So what I want to do today is basically explain you guys how I've been feeling and how my body has been reacting to, well, being back at the gym again. So yeah, should be a good one. Let's go. Alright, so the training has been feeling well. I mean, relatively well. Obviously a little bit off when it comes to form and strength, obviously, but overall really good contractions, really good pumps. Central nervous system seems like it's, well, getting used to lifting again, but obviously the first days was a little bit of a shock for the CNS, and I was really getting really fatigued with 60% of my 1 rep max at deadlifts or squats or even bench press. I was really running out of breath. Don't get me wrong, I was not dying or anything, but my heart rate was definitely going up faster than it should. But yeah, it's completely normal. After 3 months without touching any weights, it's completely normal, this type of reactions in my body. But yeah, overall feeling really well. Like I said, workouts have been great, really good pumps, really good contraction, really good mind-muscle connection. Fatigue has been there, but since I've been very selective with the exercise I've been doing, it's not as high as it could have been if I was like going all in from the first day. So that's a really good point, because that directly affects my recovery, and that affects my performance. So exercise selection is really important during these first few weeks back at the gym. And yeah, man, I don't know, I'm just feeling really well, but definitely cannot wait to going as hard as always again. Like, I mean, it's been a long time without being at the gym, and now having to start progressively. You know, I'm always preaching out this progressive approach after this long period of time being off the gym, because it's the smartest way to do it. But at the same time, I really want to lift heavy and intense and do all these crazy things that we always do. But yeah, it's just not the right time to do that. It's just being smart, taking it slow at first, and then after a few weeks back we will be able to just go as hard as always again. So yeah, but overall really good feelings, really good response in my body. I've been really sleeping better. Also, my appetite is back. I don't know, it's just we are slowly going back to normal. So I feel really well being back at the gym, as you could expect. But anyways, now, like I said, today is the last day of the first phase, and tomorrow is gonna be, well, obviously the first day of the second one. Very smart, Einstein. But yeah, anyways, to quickly go over the, well, main rules of this second phase. Basically, on compound movements, we are increasing the rep range till 8 and moving anywhere from 60 to 70% of my old 1 rep max. Now, I will probably be doing sets of 6 with 65%, maybe 70, depending on how I feel and depending on the sensations during the workouts. But yeah, that's, I mean, the rep range of 8 and the 70% are the limit. We are not really back to normal again, so even though we are increasing the intensity, we are not increasing it completely yet. So yeah, for compounds, like I said, rep range of 8 max, and anywhere from 60 to 70 of my old 1 rep max. And for isolation exercises, probably, what's wrong with me? I can't even talk today. I don't know what's wrong with me. And for isolation exercises, there you go, probably increase the rep range till 10, maybe 12 on very small muscle groups like triceps or biceps. But yeah, mainly 10, and still working on contraction and mind muscle connection, and just being as effective as possible during my workouts, but still keeping in mind that we are not back to normal yet. I know that I say a lot the back to normal phrase, but it's the truth. Like, this hasn't been a 1 week vacation. I've been 3 months of the gym without touching any weights, and if you have been following me on IG during this time, you have literally watched me lifting a bag full of books, a gas tank, and the last few weeks of the quarantine with resistance bands. There's no point on going on going all in right away, and that's something that many people need to keep in mind. I know we are super excited to go back to the gym and lifting and everything, but yeah, if you like me didn't have any weights during the lockdown, you should really go conservative. Actually, I'm not sure if I've ever told you this, but if you have been following me on IG for a long time, you know that I have a serious that I have an injury on my right shoulder, and that originally comes from basically 7 years ago. I was on vacation during summer, my summer vacation. I went on vacation for 1 month, and the first day I came back from after 1 month of vacation, I was sitting on the lateral raises machine for shoulders, and I was basically using the same weight I was using before going on vacation. So I went all in with the weight. I started repping out, and maybe it was a set of 10, and I think it was on rep 5 I went up and I heard, I was like, that doesn't sound very well. And on the following day I woke up and this was completely swollen, and I couldn't basically lift my arm, and it's basically an inflammation of the bicep insertion right on the shoulder. But what I want to say with these guys is that after a long period of time like the one we have been all through this time, there is no point on going all in the first day back at the gym. There is literally no point. This progressive approach is really necessary and it's essential. So yeah, I don't know if you guys are back at the gym or not, and if you are or whenever you are, keep in mind that this is an exceptional situation and it requires exceptional measures. So I know I'm repeating myself a lot with the don't go all in on the first day, you're gonna get injured, do a progressive approach, but I think it's really important to keep this in mind, especially now. Yeah, I just wanted to repeat myself once again with all this with all this dad talk, but yeah, just again guys, play it safe, be conservative, because if you go to the gym on the first day and start maxing out on everything, you're probably gonna get injured, and I bet no one wants to get injured after all this time being in lockdown, because that is gonna imply another X amount of months without being able to properly lift again. So that's not ideal. Right, so that being said, it's 8:14, gym opens at 9, and I will probably now go back home, just get ready for the gym, open a monster or something. But the workout that you're about to see is gonna be tomorrow's workout, because today, like I said, is the last day of the first phase, so it's gonna be pretty boring, and I don't have much to add to what I already said. It's pull day, and that's exactly what I filmed on the previous video, so there's no point on repeating the workouts. So I will film it tomorrow, which is gonna be leg day and the first day of the new phase. So new lifting protocols, new lifting rules, and it's gonna be fun. So yeah, let's get back home.
You just walk right out the door. Don't wanna do this anymore. Now I'm lost without you. You drive me crazy out my mind. How'd you do this every time? Now I'm lost without you. Used to be the one I talk to when I'm sad. Can't you see now tainted love is all we have? Our issues run so deep, now when I try to sleep I feel so bad. I should leave, and by the time it's done I'll be gone. so distant when you're home, always hanging by your phone. Do I even know you?